Hey there, and I'm doing this video because of my love for Faith No More, a band that I've loved for many years now, since 1992, maybe 91, maybe 90 even. I'm choosing my favorite songs, and the criteria here is based on execution, intrigue, longevity, and execution. Don't look for singles in particular because I usually don't like the singles, or I like them less. But of course, most things Faith No More is quality and good. So let's get started. Malpractice from Angel Dust. So-called art-damaged death metal that shaped the heavier side of Angel Dust, written by Mike Patton solely. It's got this bungle type of arrangement, and it smartly oscillates between really heavy riffs, hard rock riffs, and then it's got this nice piano section in the middle that's nice and soft and sweet, before it pounds you in the face with some heaviness again. And it even, with the contrast, making it even more heavy, a brilliant piece of work. The originality factor is in play here. The song leaves nothing to waste or to be desired. One might say it's the backbone of what Angel Dust really is and what it accomplishes as a record. Let me also say here that Angel Dust is one of my favorite albums, rock and roll albums of the 90s. And right up there with the top 10 metal rock albums of all time. The Monolith. If you haven't digested this album in its entirety in every way, then you need to do so quickly. On the Sweet Talk Caffeine. Caffeine, probably one of the most lyrical songs on the album. Heavy song with growling vocals and full of testosterone. Killer guitar riffs. Probably could have been the album opener. I don't think anybody would have been disappointed with that. One thing Jim Martin really excelled in was the guitar riff and that sound. You know, he had a distorted sound unlike any other. And he was a riff master. Trey Spruance, far more versatile, but Jimmy owns the riff. John Hudson sadly sounds like an afterthought at times, and I like what he does and I like his sounds, but it seems like the band really doesn't give him the space that they gave the other two guys. Next, The Gentle Art of Making Enemies from King for a Day. Once again, penned by Mike Patton. The tune is impressive, again with the arrangement, and nothing like anything off of Angel Dust. Now you have the addition of Trey Spruance on guitars. The theatrics are fetching, and the disparity between what he's playing and what he's not playing when Billy Gould's taking over gives rise to a very interesting hard rock tune. Bass, guitar, drums, all are components. This is a team effort, and this song just kind of smacks you in the face and doesn't let go. Midlife Crisis, a single from Angel Dust. Written by Billy Gould, Roddy Bottum, Mike Patton, and Mike Borden. Almost everybody except Jim Martin, notably absent. This is a legendary song for a single especially. The originality is off the charts. Lyrically, we get a dose of the observational perspective, and this is a peculiar song, and to me it's nothing short of genius because of that little niche that it falls in. An in-your-face single, though. We're doing our music our way, the way we want, like it or not. There's no typical narrative hook or catching chorus, only sheer visionary resourcefulness, and it's pushed full throttle on this tune. A breakdown in the middle of the song gives rise to a ginormous apogee with Patton's vocals just soaring over the top. Well done video, well done song. A+ for originality. Which brings us to Evidence from King for a Day. One of Faith No More's strengths is their ability to morph into multiple different types of bands, their versatility. Evidence is arguably an R&B number. It features the slick Billy Gould sliding in and out of these R&B bass riffs that are, unaccompanied. And he's got an intelligent acumen when it comes to this sort of thing. Guitarist Trace Bruins spicing it up with, sweet little chords here and there with the clean channel. And it was written by Gould, Borden, and Spruance, from what I've read. And it's a welcome departure of sorts. Nothing like Angel Dust. Once again, we're treading new territory here. This is a song you could romance your girlfriend to, and almost everybody loves it. You could play it for your mom. The same could almost be said for Strip Search from Album of the Year. An almost Sade experience in that song with the heavy bass line, over-the-top vocals, and dreamy guitars. Both solid tunes, but in this case, the nod goes to Evidence. Cone of Shame, the proverbial highlight of Sol Invictus. And it comes from, it's almost like a spaghetti western meets walls of distorted guitar later on in the song, Hudson doesn't disappoint. The guitars are edgy, and they use this, they're very simple in the beginning, which gives it a climactic effect near the end. It's debatable on whether or not they're breaking new ground here, but the energy and imagination bring a certain intensity to this song. One of the standouts on the new album, Star A.D. Written by Gould, Patton, and Michael Borden. Close your eyes and you can almost see James Brown singing this number, complete with his backing band full of horns, and a terrific horn section, I might add. The versatility of Patton is something the band takes advantage of here, best of ways. In fact, the entire band just transforms in a convincing way to pull off this epic Royal Crown Review type song, or Big Bad Voodoo Daddy. You could slip this song right into one of their CDs and no one would know the difference. One of the strengths of Faith No More, and it's something that all the fans, I'm sure, appreciate. Trey and Gould get a moment to show off their skills in this particular tune near the end. They kind of both take a solo. There's a small saxophone solo, the tiniest of sax solos. And then there's a big crescendo right at the end, a highlight on the album for sure. The Real Thing, the song, not the album. Epic Falling to Pieces and From Out of Nowhere, which are catchy single-like tracks, don't really carry the same weight as this song. This song has a single-minded focus, and it's uncooperative in a way. You get the contrast of clean guitars with the heavy rocking feel, and the payoff is money at the end. Very bold for a young band to gamble with a song like this on a debut album, or I should say debut, but debut album with Mike Patton. Lyrically, Patton is at his most interesting on both this album and Angel Dust. After that, lyrics took a back seat to words that sounded cool. He even alluded to as much in an interview. In any event, this is a strong song that really separated the band from being just another new pop band on the scene in the late 80s. Some honorable mentions here are from The Real Thing, Zombie Eaters, Edge of the World, nice piano lounge track. From Angel Dust, Smaller and Smaller, the shaman chants, the vocals, the recording quality of the drums, just a super driving song. One can almost taste the disparity and the depravity. King for a Day, I'm going to go with Cuckoo for Kaka, Ugly in the Morning, strong tune, Just a Man, kind of again a departure for Faith No More, but a welcome one. Last to Know, maybe squeak in there along with Dig in the Grave. Album of the Year, kind of a subpar album for Faith No More standards, but a good album nonetheless. She Loves Me Not, Got That Feeling, Path of Glory, and Pristina, another epically original tune. The new album, Sol Invictus, really I'm just going to come back to Cone of Shame and Matador. The rest of the tunes to me are just kind of forgettable, and I don't know what they were thinking. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and please subscribe down below. I will be doing more of these sometime in the future. Take care.